guys, to your Astro Dice reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 signs. Okay. Let's see what's going on with beautiful Taurus. And for those of you who are new, I am Taurus as well. So let's get the best house going out over here. Show us what we need to know for Taurus. Okay, going straight into, that's crazy. Going straight into the first house, guys. So this is how others see you and you see yourself. And this is definitely going with some Neptunian energy over here with Scorpio. With some Scorpion energy coming through. So let's see what's going on over here. Talking about that first house, or I'm sorry, talking about that Neptunian energy. This is where your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion come through. And you're probably fantasizing about a lot of things you really want. It's the beginning of the year, trying to put those daydreams into manifestation. A time to really, think about what it is you want before you start grounding exactly what you want, because that's what Taurus does, right? We have to daydream about certain things, really thinking, what's the potential? Is it just a fantasy, or you know what I'm saying, or is it, can it actually become reality? And then for others of you, it could be just fantasies, right? Right. But more than anything, it's just fantasizing on really what it is you want so that you can turn those things into reality. Going over here with some Scorpion energy. There's kind of a playful energy over here too with the fantasies. If you guys have a loved one, you could be, I don't know, I'm just going to say it could be role playing, doing fantasies with them, fantasizing on what you would like to do with them. I don't know. I just see that because of the secrets. So maybe, you have some secrets going on with your loved one, and you know what? We're fantasizing on little things we'd like to do, but we keep it secret between ourselves, right? These are our little secrets. But going into the first house over here, which is very interesting. I don't think we've had the first house in a long time. Yeah, there you go. What people see and the impressions you give. What are you giving out? Ooh. And it's also kind of like what you see in yourself as well. I always kind of put that there because it's almost like a reflection card where you can kind of reflect, like, I see myself this way. Do others see myself this way as well? So you can kind of bring that into there as well. So going straight into that first house. Okay, guys, let's go. Going straight into the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. If you're looking for that special someone and you're fantasizing about this special someone, you might want to know, how do they see me? Right now, your fertility is upside down, so you're kind of feeling blah. Right? Your heart's... like, you're more in a fantasy zone. Your heart is doing whatever the heart is doing. Let's see what it says actually for the fertility upside down. It's kind of just, I just feel like it's a really a blah feeling, right? This is just where you're feeling like you're kind of interacting with others around you, but not really involving yourself into a situation just yet, right? So you might just be feeling like, you know what, I'm in a loving space of what I want, but right now I don't feel like I'm really pushing it out to others right now. And others could kind of see you that way right now, Taurus. They could just see that you're kind of nurturing yourself, but you're not really, like I said, you're not really pushing that love towards others. You're just kind of hum-hoing it right now is really what it looks like. You still have the kindness and the caring and all of that. It's just that where they're used to seeing you, as over-nurturing, you know what I mean, pushing that out to everyone else, heart real open, you're just kind of nurturing yourself right now, just kind of in self-nurture mode. And that's because you're just kind of fantasizing, right, about the things you want, right? Trying to get down to the roots of the situations, trying to focus on what it is you need to focus on. So they can kind of see you as a little bit closed down right now. You might not be, I don't know, it's kind of funny because with Taurus, it's almost like I didn't put, all my energy into putting on my makeup today. You'd be like, what's up with Taurus? They don't have their makeup on and do their hair. They didn't do this. They don't have, just kind of just hum-hoing. And this is because, like I said, you're going after what you desire over here, Taurus. You're longing and yearning for this new beginning, these goals to be done, things that you need and want. I mean, a lot of people are going to notice that too, that, you know, maybe there's something about Taurus, you know, it seems like they're focused somewhere else. And you're focused on this new beginning. You're focused on this manifestation. You're waiting for this manifestation to come through, or throwing all these things that you want for the new year at the universe. New ideas, new fantasies, new longings, new things that need to come through for you. Things that maybe you didn't get last year, you would like to get this year, you're throwing towards the universe and waiting. Now remember, they're already recepting it, okay? Once you say it, it's already there. It's just that you're just kind of waiting. I feel like you are waiting for something to come through. But really talking to the universe and making them understand, this is the reasons why I need this. Is this good for me? You know, things like this. Yeah, because right now you don't feel like you have the harmony that you're really looking for, the connections. And a lot of people don't see you as harmonious right now. And that, like I said, it just feels like it's because you're very focused on what you want. So you might feel, others may see you as kind of pulled back, distant. Well, you're kind of in your head though, Taurus. You're more in your head than you are really maybe social. So, you know, this is like, Taurus is not as social, not as open, you know, not as funny, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's just because I'm doing myself right now. And that's really what that is. You're trying to find the harmony within yourself. You're trying to find the balance. You're looking for the things that make you happy. So they don't see you. And it's kind of funny because they don't see you as harmonious. It doesn't mean you're not happy. It just means I'm thinking and I'm focused. But it is kind of funny because they may even come to you, Taurus, and be like, are you okay, Taurus? You just don't seem like yourself. And you'd be like, I'm totally fine. I'm just living in my head right now. Trying to manifest things, trying to do things for myself, trying to get my stuff together. Look, over here with the Scorpio. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful. You're in your mind, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. The secrets of the secretive right now is really you being in your head. Throwing the secrets that you want to the universe. It's my birthday cake. I'm not allowed to, when I blow out the candles, I'm not allowed to tell because, you know what? Because then my wish won't come true. So that's really what it is. It's you being a little secretive, you having your own kind of little downtime over here. These are my wishes, my dreams, and I'm not going to be telling anyone about them. The only person that knows about it is the universe themselves. So, getting over here, what are you looking for? Well, over here it says that you're leaving behind something that no longer serves you. For some of you, it could be a Pisces, right? You have this beautiful full moon, and we just had the full moon, you know, on the 6th, and it's kind of still in its own little effect even today, but it's the fullest was the 6th, but it just feels like this is where I was really manifesting on the moon, dreaming to the moon, allowing the moon to help me with the universe. And you know what? In this energy over here, I'm not getting my wish fulfillments. I'm not feeling like I'm being as nurtured as I need to be. Maybe not nurturing myself. So I'm just kind of taking the time to get to what I need to really do for myself, right? And leaving behind what no longer serves me. Really digging deep over here. There could have been some disappointments with this situation that you know you need to abandon, and that's exactly what you're doing. And the 8 is manifesting. So you're definitely manifesting at this time. I don't care if it's through the dreams, through the longings, the yearnings, it doesn't matter. You're still manifesting. And that's why you're not, you know, people don't see you as like a glow up or sunshiny day. It's because, like I said, you're going through kind of a withdrawal inside yourself. And if you guys have any water in your chart really heavy, it's going to be, you're going to even have a heavier withdrawal than most. If you have any kind of water rising or anything like that, or just tons of water in your chart, you're definitely going to do so. Now, me personally, I have no water in my chart, but my name is Cancerian, right? So I can still pick up some of that Cancerian energy through my name. But otherwise I have no water in my chart. So, you know, so for me, it's like, it's going to be a very stable understanding of manifesting. And for those of you, you know, who don't also have that, that's where it's going to really come through, right? The universe over here is, yeah, for the new beginnings and possibilities. And that's what it is. It's like these new beginnings and these possibilities. I have to do this. I have this opportunity and I want it to be most pleasurable ever. I need this new beginning and I really need this. And I need to really trust that this can come through, trust in myself, trust in life, trust in the universe. And, you know, it's crazy because it says there is a lot of optimism. Just because other people can't see this optimism because you're maybe not smiling all over the place, doesn't mean you're not happy. And it doesn't mean you're not optimistic. There's this secretive, spontaneous, almost kind of like combustion within yourself. You're like, and I need to do this. And I'm putting this out here. There are possibilities for my pleasure. Releasing any kind of fear that might be holding you back, repressing any kind of emotions or confusion, insecurities, anything that might be misrepresented to you. Somebody might even be, you know, there could have even been, I don't know, just, I don't know. It feels like for some of you, you might be leaving this person behind. It, like I said, it could be a Pisces or a Sagittarius. But it just feels like you've been repressing these emotions. Maybe you see them repressing your emotions too much, not giving you what you need, releasing the fear of if they're coming, are you going? I don't know. I feel like if you are dealing with someone, the reason you're going to leave them behind could be a lot of head games, a lot of heart games, coming to you whenever they want to, having illusions. Maybe they're distrustful. The moon is upside down. You know, maybe they hide their emotions too much, and this is just, it becomes head games, right? So, and it's just like kind of like, and I don't want to do this anymore. It causes me a lot of emotional, just, you know, causes me a lot of emotional problems. So really digging deep within the self, and it does look like you have a lot of self-reflection, and it's kind of crazy because you have the first house over here, and this really looks like the self-reflection of the sun, right? Because the first house is the sun, and it's like, and I can also see myself in a lot of ways. I can see where I'm self-reflecting. Who are you? What do you really want? Looking in that mirror and self-reflecting on what it is you truly want, weighing your pros and cons of your shadow. So this would be like getting into shadow side. And then, like I said, also having what the people see of you as well. That's why I always say it's kind of crazy, because this also kind of makes you look at yourself. That's how I see it, because it's like, you know, does the outside world see me the same way I see myself? Not always, right? Those who are close can see right away. I mean, if it's your like bestest friend in the whole world and you're like, oh my God, get out of your head. You're thinking too much. What, huh? Or your mom or whoever, right? Somebody who really knows you. But with the harmony over here, it's just because you're just not feeling connected to the harmony within yourself. You want something so bad that it's actually, like I said, it doesn't mean you're not happy. It just means that I could be so much more. Knowing that you could have this connection with not only maybe another person, but within yourself. Getting your dreams together. Whatever your dream is, everybody's dream is a little bit different. For a lot of you, it could be a relationship. Knowing that your relationship is not where it needs to be. But this is also having trust within the universe, since it's sitting next to the universe as well. Having trust and wisdom. Giving mercy to yourself to allow it to flow. Go with the flow. We talk about that a lot. Taking, you know, trying to take too much control. As Taurus, we can't help it. We like to be in control. Aries is the same way. And it likes to be this control where I feel like I hold the reins to the situation, and this is where you're going to release the reins. Have trust within the universe that, you know what, I gave it to them, and now I need to allow this to unfold the right way. Look, guys, if you give it if you take too much control in a situation that you're manifesting to come through, and I mean too much control. I mean, you always have to do something to, you know what I mean? You have to have the stepping stones to get there. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're taking control of the situation too hard, it can end up screwing up the manifestation. It doesn't mean the manifestation won't come through. It just might not go the way you want it to go. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not unfolding naturally. It could be a little could be a little scrutinized. So you want to get down to that. You want to go through your shadow side. You want to look at your shadow side and say, where do I need to let go of the control? What is the attachment that I have to this that I need to let go of? How attached to the situation of trying to take the reins away? And that's where you're fantasizing, because it's almost like, if I just fantasize about this, give it to the universe, trust that they have this, I just go on my way. Doesn't mean that I still don't walk in that path. You have to still walk on that path. But if you overtake the reins, you could wander off the path, trying to make it do something that it's not unfolding naturally. So therefore, like I said, you could screw this up, right? So you don't want that, because that becomes a type of destructive behavior. Right? So you want it to do what it needs to do. You don't want to restrict it. There's the word that I was looking for, restricting it by taking too much control over the situation. So really letting it go with the flow. Look, I'm just wandering the path. I'm not going to change the path. I'm not going to change the feelings. I'm not going to change the dream. But I'm not going to restrict it so much to where it could come in wrong. Or maybe that wasn't right for me and I'm trying to manifest something, and then the good Lord's like, well, no, I'm trying to do this instead because I don't really like what you're doing. I have something better, but now you've restricted that, pulled back, and then you throw yourself into something different. Oh boy, there's so many different things. Life is definitely not as easy as we'd like it to be. That's so sure. Wow, you know, and you just don't know. You do have this new beginning coming. Wow. In the mid-month, you do have this new beginning coming, and this is because you're not restricting. You're understanding the restrictions. You're understanding the balance. You're understanding all the things you need. Really just going with that flow, Taurus, bringing in this new beginning. But remember, there is a little conflict and defeat coming in with it. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to see. But you do have your heart's passions ignited. Okay, that's freaking weird. And at the bottom of the deck is choose wisely. What the... Huh? Oh no. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go, Taurus. So now you have this energy of, it's a new beginning that actually comes with a little bit of a conflict and defeat for your passions ignited. Oh, and how do people see you? As your passions ignited. They're not seeing you anymore like they were before. Now they see you as like, oh my God, Taurus is like on fire. But yet something is going on within them. You're going to defeat that though. I feel that. Whatever that is. Okay, so within the new beginning, there's this improvement. Wow. So if you guys do feel like you were left out in the cold by someone, okay, this is just for whoever. Like I said, whatever doesn't resonate, throw away. But if you do feel like you were left out in the cold by someone, there's going to be improvement to that. They're actually going to come back around, and they're actually going to ignite your heart. Like I said, for somebody, you might have secret desires of somebody, and it might be could be a little lustful, a little overexciting. We are human. We have emotions. But however this is definitely some kind of improvement where you feel like in a recovery from feeling like you're out in the cold, feeling like even in finances, guys, if you felt like your finances were not going the way you wanted them to go, all of a sudden, boom, recovery. Because you have an ending and a beginning. This is a death card. There is definitely a change and a transformation. And the end of a cycle going, well, of course there's an end of a cycle because you have a new beginning. Man, that's kind of fast, though. Doesn't this feel like kind of a fast manifestation? What kind of energy are you putting in? I know I've been manifesting a lot, and I am just letting it go with the flow. I mean, it could be you're just re-manifesting the same thing over and over and over again, Taurus, and then that's why it feels like it's coming in so fast. Because it could just be like, you know, I didn't get this last year, so I'm going to really put it out there, you know, like, please, you know, tears and all. Because I don't know, guys, it feels like it came in really quick. I've never seen manifestation come in like this, though. Not this fast, not from the beginning of the month to the middle of the month. So I'm thinking this is something that you've been manifesting for a while, something you've been yearning and learning for a long time. Otherwise, for it to come in that fast, I would call that a miracle. Literally a freaking miracle. So for some of you can say it was a miracle because I never asked for that before. And then for some of you, it's like, yeah, I was down on my knee, I was tearing up. However, but I'm just saying, you have this ending in the middle of the month that's bringing in this beautiful cycle change of what it is you truly want. And whatever was making you feel like, you know, you had financial loss, spiritual poverty, you know, you might even felt like you're a charity case for some of you. You know what? Or my love is just like out in the cold all the time and I never get love. Or, you know what, me and my loved one, they always leave me out in the cold, however it is. But it almost feels like once you left this behind, everything came in. You finally walked away from whatever this is. It doesn't matter if it's a love, it doesn't matter what it is. And it feels like you do it right around that full moon on the 6th or during that time period of that full moon. And then everything just, see, and then you have the moon here too. For the new beginning. I don't know, it just feels like as soon as you let go of that, boom. It was almost makes me think like, you know what, it's like for a lot of you, it just feels like the universe is like, oh my God, all I wanted you to do was just let this go. If you could have done this a month ago, 2 months ago when you asked for this, and you've been still dealing with this, I wish you would have let this go and I would have let this happen. That's kind of how I look. Like you can't not feel that, guys. You let that go and I'll bring it all in. You had this attachment to it, this addiction to it. You're restricting all of your stuff by coming in, by keeping whatever it is you needed to walk away from. I don't care if it's codependency, toxicity, materialism. It doesn't matter what the hell it was. It was destructive towards you. I do not like it, and you're going to let go of it, and now you'll see what you need coming in. Are you going to see it all coming in? Absolutely not, but you're going to see the one piece come in. You see one piece at a time. Boom, 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 boom. It's almost to the point where it's like I keep hearing, you know, just let this go so I can give you something. Let this go so I can give you something. But you know, guys, I keep having this revelation. I'm actually going to share this with you because you are Taurus, but I had this when I was meditating. I had this thing. Where did it go? I actually wrote it down, you guys. The meditation that I had when I was meditating was a whole lot of nothing actually means a whole lot of something within 2 weeks. You will see it. And then after 2 weeks comes 3 months, which is in like March. You will see the next piece. It's very important. Okay? For some of you, it could be somebody coming back. It could be this Capricorn coming back. It could be this, you know what I mean? It's somebody else, something that you desire. It could be somebody that you desire coming in, whether it's within the 2 weeks or the 3 months, however. But I'm telling you right now, just remember that, okay? Just remember that. A whole lot of nothing actually means a whole lot of something. And it's been driving me crazy. I got that at the very beginning. I think it was the 2nd of January when I was meditating. That was what Spirit told me. And it just kept driving me. What does that mean? It has been driving me crazy. I still don't really know what it means. I try to do tarot on it, but it won't give me the answer. It keeps giving me this maybe card. Maybe. It's like it won't let me know. And then I got this for the 3 month one. I got big happy surprise card, right? That's the Page of Cups coming in. And you know, it's crazy if you guys watch tarot on other channels as well. I keep seeing this Page of Cups. I don't know if you guys have been seeing this Page of Cups and this, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know what that Page of Cups is, but I'm looking for this big surprise. Like, it ain't a person for me, guys, because I'm married. It's my finances. It's, you know, things that I want personally through, you know, my finances, my dreams, things like this. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I'm just telling you, if you guys are looking for someone, you might have a Scorpio, Pisces, another Pisces coming in. If you're not, unless you're not dealing with a Pisces. But however, you might have a water sign coming in. I've seen a lot of Scorpio Cancer for you guys when it comes to love. But then I keep seeing all this, like, turn around in finances, turn around in business. And I'm just like, oh my God, please. So yeah, really watch for that though. And this is really crazy. So you have this ending to whatever makes you feel like you're out in the cold. Love, finances, whatever it is. And then people see your heart is ignited. You're changing. But the conflict and the deceit over here for a lot of you is gossip. Three is a crowd, independence, alone time. You might feel like you're isolating yourself, or somebody's isolating themselves away from you. Defeating, heavy partying. You know, you might be getting out of drinking, heavy addiction, something of this nature. But it does feel like with the conflict for a lot of you, there could be somebody actually, you know what I mean, gossiping about you, trying to cause conflict. That's really what it kind of feels like. Because how are they seeing you? Well, what is Taurus? Maybe all of a sudden they've seen you come up so bad, you know what I mean? But it almost feels like it's a little bit of gossip. Hold on. I see like jealousy over here. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know. It's almost like they see your courage change. It's like all of a sudden you have this ending, Taurus, and all of a sudden your energy's changed so much. Well, obviously your energy's changed so much that all of a sudden they're like all talking to you. There might be a lot of chatter at the coffee pot at work about Taurus. Look at Taurus. But somebody actually wants to make some conflict with you. Take that how it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody. Could even be a third-party situation. But you have your passions ignited over here. This is really weird. That just came out of nowhere. It's really kind of just throwing me off. I actually hope that this comes back in the middle of the month reading, because it's really throwing me for a loop. I'm a little confused on that. Because it just feels like they just came out of nowhere. Like, I'm going to make my last stand against Taurus. And you know what, guys? I just feel it's jealousy. That's really all it is. I feel it's jealousy. I'm just going to leave it there. I think the conflict and them wanting to do that is just some kind of jealous reaction that they have to you, because you're so emotionally balanced and you just have this passion and this, now you're like glowing. Yeah. Where they felt like where they had seen you at first was like misaligned, you know, having a lot of disharmony, you know, where is Taurus doing? And now all of a sudden you're just like this whole new Taurus with this new energy coming through. And this is because you've had this, not only this rebirth on the outside of the cycle change of everything you're doing, you're also having a rebirth on the inside and the awakening and the understanding and the kind of redemption of yourself. And you're just feeling absolute. And that's exactly what it is. And I just think that they're jealous or something about them. Maybe you come back to work and you got your makeup on, you got this, and you're getting everybody's attention. And it's like, what does Taurus think they're doing now? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's something like that. It's like really crazy. And it's like you've given the mercy or any forgiveness and everything to the universe. And they're just really healthily just like giving it back to you. And you're just glowing. Oh my gosh. This has to be jealousy. Like, Oh my God, look what the cat dragged in is Taurus. Oh my God, why does Taurus look like that? Settle down, Rosie. Okay. Stop being so jealous. I don't know. There's just feels like there's a lot of jealousy going around. It could be within your friends. It could be within work. I don't know. They just see you so different. And at the end of the month, you have the deception and envy upside down. Yeah, they can just take that. That's what this is. That's what this is, guys. They can just take that and just kind of shove it where the sun don't shine. Because Taurus doesn't care. And then you have partnerships and alliances. Oh my God, maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe it's like you finally got the relationship that you actually wanted, and then maybe this is their ex, and they're like, who the hell do you think you are dating my person? I don't know. It's really crazy. Wow, and you're seeing your material, spiritual prosperities come in. So you're seeing a lot come in. And like I said, oh my gosh, yes, because it's saying your foundations and your achievements are right there, and the blessing is here. So whatever you're secretly manifesting, that's really what it is. And taking a lot of thoughtful consideration to what it is you truly want. You let go of what you want, Taurus. And screw this person over here. There's always going to be a hater. Haters always love to hate. But you do have your foundations and achievements. And it's saying this is going to be, you know what I keep hearing? You know what I keep hearing, Taurus? This is your first blessing of the year. First blessing of the year. Wow. First blessing. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Wow. Yeah, as I pull the cards, it says truth. True that. This is your first blessing, Taurus. True that. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Wow. Yeah, fulfillment of wishes right underneath it. Look at that. True that. You have more fulfillment of wishes coming. We just have to keep on a roll over here and keep ourselves balanced as much as possible. That's so crazy. Got to get rid of the disruptions within your life. Tell these people, you know what, kick rocks. Because if you're not here with me, then you're against me. And if you're against me, I ain't dealing with you this year. Plain and simple. Putting in all the extra creativities into a project that you really need. You know what? And telling yourself, I'm not holding back on anything. I'm not going to allow myself to restrict myself from anything. You know, so if it's a job or a business and you're really going out there, you're going to put everything in the world out there for it. Not restricting yourself at all. You're saying, I'm going to give it all. Oh my gosh. And then this will give you the positive movement forward. Look at this. Oh my gosh. And the stability and another transformation is coming for your destiny within the, oh my God, this is just crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. Got to stop though. Right? Because that's really what it's saying. And that's really what it's leading to. And that's all because of this right here. It's saying you're getting your partnerships and alliances are right where they're supposed to be, your sociabilities with the material, spiritual prosperities, right? Tell this person to kick rocks. I ain't got time for you or your deception or nothing. I'm not doing anything negative. Thanks though. Thanks for nothing. Because I could really give a rat's behind. And really that's what it is. You want to be a false person? Go be a false person somewhere else. Because you know what? Losing you is not going to affect me. You talking crap about me is not going to affect me because I really am on a roll over here and you are in the way. And it's almost like, you know what, if this is what the universe wants to test me with, then fine, that's fine because I'm going to win. Because I'm not going to allow that. Nope. Overcoming that and saying goodbye, I'm walking away from that. I don't care. Not going to deal with you. Absolutely. Holding tight to what you need. You have the security and the control of what you need. You're probably saving a lot of money, Taurus, over here. Yeah, within the partnerships and alliances, you might feel like there's a little bit of a delay or a standstill. You might even feel like, you know what, where they're coming towards you, all of a sudden they may have a little bit of resistance. There could be a little bit of stalling or indecision on their side, but that's okay. With the energy over here, wow, of the material, you have a lot of energy, passion, inspired by the action of the Knight of Wands. So they want to come back and say, hey, you know what? This is where I'm actually feeling very inspired. So you figure about the, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Because here with the partnerships and alliances, it's kind of like, I'm in a standstill and I can't really move right now. Can you give me some time? This could be about the 20th or so. By the very end of like the 28th through the 30th, it's like, oh no, here I come. I've made up my mind. Oh my gosh. Looks like they're going through their own kind of material thing going on with their own status over here. So they could be working a lot over here, Taurus. where you're getting really, really good at what you're doing. There just feels like they're going through some kind of challenge. They're going through some kind of challenge over here. Could be with this other person, I don't know. But they're definitely trying to maintain control of their life right now. And then finally they start moving towards you because they found the self-discipline that they need. And it's so cool because it's like, if you guys are getting this new partner in this new relationship, they're kind of doing the same thing you're doing in their own ways. Could be a twin flame situation. I did not get any twin flame cards yet, but we're not digging that deep. But the only reason is because of the mirroring. You have a courage and the passion over here to continue to keep going, and they finally find their focus. They finally find their inner strength, and they finally believe that they're in boss mode right there with you. So I said some of you, it could be twin flame relationship, right? And there's a lot of inspiration and a lot of new things that you're going to be inspired by, Taurus. You are going to find new opportunities of growth. And you know what? I just feel like you're going to kind of go right through this cycle all over again, doing the same thing. You figure out what works and you're like, you know what? This works and I know how to do this now. I know how. And you know what? This is what it is. And when Spirit says, you know what? It's time to let go. You're going to say, you know what? Is it worth it? Let's go through a reflection again and see, is this what it is that they want me to get rid of? Come on, guys, you'll know what it is, right? If somebody's always greedy, if somebody's already holding you back, somebody's already hurting you all the time, you know they're not really there. So be like, okay, well, next. And then you get the Ace of Wands. Boom, here we go again, right? Because it said it here. You know your truth for the fulfillment of wishes, to get rid of anything that's disrupting your life, moving positive, for your stability, for another transformation, towards your destiny, to be very happy and shining in the light. Boom. Hello. Right? Don't tell me that it didn't work that way. I just have to figure out what the next piece is. What's holding me in the wall now? What's holding me back? What am I doing maybe to even hold myself back? I feel like on this one, there could be like yourself holding you back on this one. It could be a career. Like maybe not putting in enough time, enough energy, maybe not putting in enough creativity, holding yourself back from something like that. Unless this one is financial, right? However it is. But I just see a lot of beautiful things over here for you, Taurus. A lot of beautiful things. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.